Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy, and welcome back to another episode of the second reproduction. So, let's jump right back in. I should have known that already, so why was I so surprised? My heart wouldn't stop beating from the realization. I felt really happy, yet there was a painful, suffocating sensation gripping my heart from somewhere. Lizette! Yes. When are you going to let me go? Everyone's looking. I'm sorry, I forgot. It was the first time I'd ever felt this way. I had no idea what to do, so I just gave a blunt reply and turned away from him. We separated, and after a few moments, I muttered something to him. Thank you, but I'm fine already. Lizette gave a small laugh in reply and whispered, You're welcome. I couldn't let his warm voice become tainted with sorrow. I can't let that happen. That thought ran through my mind as I gazed up at the setting sun. Alright, let's go to the pub. Welcome. Drink, wine, and chat. That man over there! What about him? Do some demons look similar to humans? Of course, the demons' home, the world of darkness, changed their rules to stop pure-blooded demons coming into the world of light. As a result, the blood of the moon goddess is thinning in the world of light. Some demons look exactly like humans. Or more accurately, are almost human themselves. Almost human? At the moment, anyone who inherits the blood of demons is referred to as a demon. But only a few centuries ago, demons of mixed blood were referred to as half-bloods. Oh my goodness, my boyfriend keeps messaging me even though he knows I'm recording right now. Like, stop it, baby! As the number of demons decreased, so did the chances of seeing a pure-blooded demon out and about. Before we knew it, even halves like me were being referred to as demons. I suppose being generalized was like a blessing to us. To half-bloods, a pure-blooded demon is someone to respect and admire. I'll come again soon. See you then. Alright, let's go to the courtyard. Really now, I can't believe I came all this way just to find it sold out. Cheer up, your majesty, I'm sure we'll find another place that sells that Viagra power caffeine drink you love. No, this is the only place in Deathride that sells it. Oh well, I'll just have to pop in some other time. 2 tips are added to the hints page. Suspicious man in the courtyard. There's a suspicious man searching for Viagra power. If I give him some, then maybe... Whew, that's more than enough fencing practice for tonight. Prepare yourself, Gardis! Huh? What's that? Of course, Lizette and Gardis. Try saying that again. I only asked if your loyalty has weakened, that's all. Ugh, that pisses me off too, but I was referring to what you said earlier. Earlier? I don't remember saying anything controversial. Why are you acting weird all of a sudden? I told you before, didn't I? If you hesitate, you're just... What are you two talking about? Princess! Chris. It must be something big if 2 grown men are shouting like children over it. How undignified. But Princess. She's right. Our quarrel ends here. I don't like little yappy dogs anyway. You... Wait! Gardis! You've been warned. Don't forget it. Hey! What were you two arguing about? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all? Princess, No, it's nothing, I'm sorry. Seriously, why am I wasting my time arguing with him? I need to go cool down for a bit. Lizette, wait! What on earth were they talking about? A whole day goes by so quickly. I should go to bed. Alright, Death Ride, 4th month. Yes, we are gonna skip this scene because we have seen it all before. If you have not seen it, please go check out my first playthrough of this in Gardis' route, and then you will be able to see the whole story. So tomorrow's the day off in the Demon Kingdom, huh? I should go to sleep. Holiday night. Oh my god, my baby. Okay, what should I do tonight? Ask someone out to play, of course. Lizette. Where are we going? Let's see. We'll think about it while we walk. Haha, yes, my princess. Let's go to the pub. Did you come here for a drink too? You're the most laid-back king I've ever met. You could easily hold a huge feast in your castle and invite every girl in the land if you wanted to. Why come here instead? I'm not really attracted to any of those women, so it just causes problems. Maybe it's because a certain silver-haired maiden caught my eye. Are you drunk? Yeah, I am. Drunken by your beauty, that is. How do you keep coming up with such embarrassing things to say? Well, unfortunately for you, I'm not the type of woman who goes weak at the knees the moment she hears something mushy. Then what should I say? What will make you happy? Go flirt with some other woman if you're that bored. I'm not. I'm just sad that the woman I love is being so cold. Get away from me, you idiot! People are staring at us! But I'm not going to touch you. I just want to get closer to you and look into your eyes. Now I don't feel like drinking anymore. I can help with that. I'll use my mouth. Gardis! You pervert! Idiot! I don't care anymore! Chris? I can't tell if he's serious or not. Alright, go to the pub again. Here we go. Oh, that's right. I wonder if I have something Lizette might like. Just talk. Oh yeah, it's almost your birthday, isn't it? Now that you mentioned it. It is, yeah. I'd completely forgotten about that. Is there anything you'd like? Huh? No, of course not. I wouldn't dare trouble you by asking you for a present. You say that every year. Oh? There's a point. What did I give you last year? A pendant in the shape of the divine bird. Remember? We used to be together all the time. So the one time I had to leave for battle, you gave me that pendant and told me to think of you. Oh right, I remember now. Yeah, if it wasn't for your pendant, princess, I'd be long gone. Don't be silly, it was just a pendant. No, I was in serious trouble during one part of the battle. An enemy soldier tried to stab me with a spear, and I couldn't dodge it in time. I was sure I was going to die, but actually, it hit the pendant you gave me instead. Did something that dangerous really happen? Why didn't you mention it before? You see, the pendant shattered from the blow, and I couldn't bring myself to tell you I broke it. But at this time, I really did believe you protected me, Princess. Even though it looked so fragile, it still managed to protect me from something like that. I felt blessed, to say the least. Wait, I think I saved you because I put all my feelings into it. Huh? The night before you left, I prayed and prayed for your safe return. I'm sure you were saved because the May was listening. Thank you. Oh, right! I'll get you a new one. Think of me again and look after it, okay? But if I did that, the divine bird LeMay would get angry at me. Huh? Why? That's a secret. Uh-oh. I looked at the city from my window and let out a small sigh. Did things look different depending on your mood? When I first came here, the city felt so dark and ominous, but now it looked beautiful and grand. It was approaching dinner time, and smoke was floating out from the chimneys around the residential area. Every single one of those roofs had someone living underneath, living their daily life in peace. For some reason, that thought made me happy. And as I continued to enjoy the view, I heard someone knock on my door. Curious, I turned around. I asked them to come in, expecting it to be Kiria, but... Excuse me, Your Highness. You are... It was a woman I'd never seen before. Was Kiria too busy to come today? Maybe she'd ask someone to replace her without telling me. The woman had her head bowed and wore a thick hood, looking utterly unlike anyone I'd seen in the castle. Feeling somewhat suspicious, I got up and approached her. Your Highness, I have brought a letter from Our Majesty. Don't tell me, Your... Please, keep your voice down, Your Highness. I came alone, and would like to avoid any meaningless bloodshed. Are you here to kill me because I failed? No, my purpose is to deliver this. This? I took the envelope from the woman and looked up, intending to ask her what was inside, but the woman had already vanished. She really had been ordered to just deliver a letter. Bewildered, I nervously cut the seal and slipped out its contents. Each page was covered with familiar handwriting. To my beloved daughter Christina. Yes, this was my mother's handwriting, without a doubt. My heart thumped, anticipation and unease mixing in my chest. No matter how severe my mother's words will be, I'll keep reading and accept them without complaint. With that thought in mind, I gulped and began to read. To my beloved daughter Christina. To my beloved daughter Christina. Ever since you began your journey over 4 months ago, not a day has passed without your absence passing through my mind, and I am constantly reminded of just how much I miss you. After I received word of your imprisonment, I found myself sick with worry. I fear you must be suffering dearly. Mother! I hadn't seen Mother's handwriting in a long time. It touched my heart and warmed my chest. But at the same time, it made me feel guilty, reminding me of my failure. I didn't want to kill Gardis anymore, but I didn't want to go against my duty either. I was caught between a rock and a hard place, as though I was suffocating. I wondered if the whole letter was going to be about Mother's laments. But when I turned to the next page... Huh? My body froze as though a bucket of cold water had been tipped over me. However, with a trembling voice, I continued to read Mother's handwriting. However, as the Queen, I must order you. If you have any pride remaining as a daughter of the royal family, please die with honor rather than live in humiliation. I was only halfway through, but the letter fell from my frozen hands. My mother had just told me to end my life. She hadn't mentioned any reason specifically, but I understood why she'd asked. If I was used as a hostage when the Alliance army attacked, things would go from bad to worse. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that was quite that was quite popular with the subjects of Almanin, and with subjects of other countries too, thanks to my campaigns against demon kingdoms far away from my own. If Mother had abandoned me and go ahead with her attack, her reputation around the world would plummet. So in her eyes, I was better off dead than a prisoner. Announcing that our princess risked her life for the sake of the world but tragically fell into the hands of the Demon Lord would surely rouse up enough morale to give Almanin and its allies a huge boost when they went to war. Mother! Maybe somewhere deep inside me, I knew a day like this would come, a day when my mother would abandon me for the greater good. But now that it's finally come, it was far more painful than I'd ever imagined. I felt as if my heart had been shattered. I clinged to my mother's love far more than I realized, and the tears wouldn't stop rolling down my cheeks. I couldn't think straight. My mind had gone numb from the shock. With trembling legs, I slowly began to walk forwards, my head barely registering anything. Mummy, what are we having for dinner? We're having your favorite tonight. I walked past the courtyard, barely registering my surroundings. A mother and child brushed past me, the very picture of a warm, happy family, as if to taunt me. They're evil, and I must kill them. That's what Mother had always taught me. But I couldn't do that anymore. And yet, if I didn't do it, I'd be betraying everyone in my kingdom. That fear still lingered within me. With those thoughts spinning inside my head, I continued searching for an answer I'd never find. No, I haven't betrayed! All I wanted was the hope of a world where humans and demons could coexist. No, just by thinking that, I'd probably betrayed the hopes of my mother and my kingdom. It really is a conundrum. I laughed out of self-mockery, staring up at the sky that was slowly turning into night. As I gazed down, a hill covered with trees came into view. I could vaguely remember Kiria mentioning that there was a lake at the top of that hill. I didn't really have a clear idea as to what I was going to do, but I just wanted to go somewhere quiet where I could be alone. Oh, it's so pretty! The lake was a beautiful, serene place, just like I'd heard. It wasn't very big. You could walk around it in a few minutes, but the moon's fragile reflection dancing on the lake's surface with the mystical clear water lapping against the banks made me fall in love with it. A breeze passed over the water's surface, brushing against my cheeks. As I gazed at the scenery, I felt my dilemma slowly crawl back into my mind, weighing down on my thoughts again. Unable to hold it in any longer, I muttered something to myself as though it would relieve all my inner pain. I can't go home anymore. I've lost my... Regret filled me as I spoke these forbidden words. I couldn't deny it anymore. As that reality became more and more ingrained in my mind, I felt my chest tighten. The lake before me seemed so blue, so deep, and so utterly clear. If I were to sink to the bottom of the lake, then I'm sure all my confusion and misery would slowly float away, washing all the pain away from me. My heart was tired, and it was whispering to me, gently telling me to run away from all the pain. I surrendered myself to that whisper and slowly walked towards the lake like a marionette. My knees, my thighs, my waist, my chest, one after the other, they sank below the water. But right then... Princess! Ah! The cry threw me back to reality, and I suddenly felt someone hook their arms under my armpits, immobilizing me. I didn't have to turn around to know who it was. Don't you dare stop me, Lizette! I can't kill them! I can't kill demons, so I can't go home anymore! So don't you dare! Don't do this, Princess, please. If you die, then I'll die with you. What? Don't be stupid, Lizette. You don't have to die just because of me. But my only reason for living is you, Princess. If you're not here anymore, then I won't be able to live. Living a life without you would be worse than death. I told you before, didn't I? If you ever died, then I'd throw all my hatred onto the world, so please, don't let me do that, not ever. Lizette! Lizette's voice slowly brought me back to my senses. It was only then that I realized I'd tried to do something absurdly stupid. Lizette was pleading over and over, his voice trembling and choked with tears. I'd sworn to never let his warm voice become tainted with sorrow, but what I'd done just now had really hurt him. I'm sorry, Lizette. That was really stupid of me. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe. By subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!